absolutely thrilled to welcome Eldridge into the Husky Hall of Fame.
I sat over there and watched everybody be nervous, and now I'm up here nervous myself. I want to thank Chris, not for presenting me, but for only playing with him 1 year, because if I would have played with him more than 1 year, I wouldn't be standing up here. He shot up all the balls. No, honestly, I got a little list of people I want to thank, and this means so much to me tonight. To have the ceremony here in Heck Edmondson Pavilion, a place that I probably spent more time than anybody else in Husky basketball history. I redshirted my freshman year. I would have played with Chris for 2 years, but I redshirted 1 year and I only played with him 1. I first would like to thank Scott Woodward and the University of Washington Athletic Department for approving my induction into the Husky Hall of Fame. I'd like to thank the selection committee. I know there's a lot of guys you guys could have chose from. I am truly honored. This is without a doubt the highlight of my athletic career. I'd like to thank Elliot Silvers in the Big W Club. Elliot, I don't know where you're at, but what a wonderful job, man. I've been to a few Hall of Fame ceremonies before, and this is by far beyond my expectations. I'm extremely honored. You and the Big W Club have done an outstanding job. I couldn't be more proud to stand here tonight. You know, I said I did 5 years, and there's some people I would like to thank that made it possible for me to be here 5 years. I haven't seen Gertrude Peoples in here tonight. I don't know if she's, there she is. I knew you wouldn't let me down, Gertrude. What are you doing hiding way over there? We're supposed to be over here in my section. This lady, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. For a kid coming from Louisiana, moving 3,000 miles away from his family, this lady was like a mother to me. She's meant so much to me throughout my life. She was the main reason I think I made it 5 years through the University of Washington. Gertrude, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you've done for me. I'd like to thank some of the people that was on your staff. Joanne Bunch, Rob Post, I want to thank those guys for being the people that stayed on me to make sure I stayed eligible to play the game that I loved. Gertrude, I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank Coach Rick Hughley. I don't know if many people remember that name, but he was a guy that was a strength and conditioning coach when I was here at the University of Washington. He stayed on me. Well, you need to get stronger. If you're going to be an elite player in this league, you got to get stronger. And I fought him every day, but he stayed on me. So I'd like to thank Coach Hughley. If it wasn't for this next guy, I wouldn't be standing here today. He's not here today. He told me he couldn't make it because he was at one of his son's functions. And that's my college coach, Andy Russo. You know, without him, I wouldn't be here before you guys today. I'd like to thank Coach Russo and his staff. Even though I know we weren't winning, the way the Husky program is winning now, we weren't winning the way Coach Harshman teams are winning. But I tell you guys, as I stand here before you, there wasn't a guy more proud to wear the purple and gold than Eldridge Recasner. I stepped out there every time we played and I gave it everything I had. And I want to thank Coach Russo for offering me a scholarship and his staff. I'd like to thank all my friends who come out to support me tonight. Guys, thanks so much for coming out. I'd like to thank my best friend, who probably, outside of myself, was more responsible for me becoming the player that I became, because we battled against each other every day, all day in the IMA, the building right over here to the north. And that's Derek McClendon. I call him D-Mac. D, I want you to know I love you, man. I appreciate you pushing me back in the day, helping to make me the player that I became. Thank you. Thank you very much. Like everyone who stepped up here, there was probably someone in their life that saw something in them that kind of took them underneath their wing. to help them become who they became. People that know me know I don't trust a lot of folks. Probably don't even like a lot of folks. But there's one guy who I can never ever think enough. There's one guy, I don't know what he saw in me, a little bow-legged, chip-toothed kid from the lower Ninth Ward in New Orleans. But one day a guy named Reggie Freelo appeared in my life and made all the difference. Coach, I just want to thank you, man, from the bottom of my heart, for seeing something in me, for taking the time. Because ladies and gentlemen, believe me, I was lazy. I hated to get up early in the morning. He would come over to the house and pick me up at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I'd be pissed. To go play basketball, I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? It's 9 o'clock in the morning. When I look back, I can't think of enough. I realized that he saw something in me, and he's the primary reason that I was noticed by Andy Russo and came to the University of Washington. And Coach, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know I call you all the time to tell you, but I want to tell you in front of these people that I care so much about, that it really meant a lot for me that you would take the time and do what you did because you didn't have to. So thank you very much. I'd like to thank my family. My sister and her husband are here from Houston, Texas. She kept all my stats when I was in college, guys. She used to send them to me all the time. My name is Shawan. I call her Wani. Wani, I want you to know that I love you. I appreciate you guys coming out. I'd like to thank my in-laws who are here tonight, Richard and Leslie Jones. Thank you so much for the support over the years. And outside of me going into the Husky Hall of Fame, I don't even think that could top what coming to the University of Washington blessed me with. And that's my wife, Karen, I love you, and my 4 beautiful kids. I would like for you guys to stand up. My wife, Karen, my oldest daughter, Sydney, my daughter, Amy, and my little man, Eldridge Recasner. Without the scholarship, ladies and gentlemen, I would have never met my soulmate and the love of my life.